Hey, this is Garrett over at Conquest Classic Cars here in Greeley, Colorado. Just doing a quick walk around and startup here on our beautiful 1968 Triumph Spitfire. Got this car from a gentleman who had purchased it out in California. He did the restoration out there and moved to Colorado here about a year ago. The car was completely stripped and disassembled and fully restored and rebuilt when it was in California. Pop the hood here. The original inline 4 has been rebuilt along with those dual SU carburetors, all suspension, steering, and brakes. And as you can see just by the cowl, everything's disassembled, all brand new nuts and bolts, all new electrical and wiring. And just about the prettiest engine bay I've ever seen on one of these little Spitfires. Of course, it was also repainted at that time. Now, the only thing I'll say about the paint is that previous owner mentioned that after it was painted, about 6 months later, he started seeing some, almost looks like sanding marks in the paint, and that was probably just poor chemical reaction between the primer and the base coat that they used. So again, hard to capture on camera and hard to see in person, unless if you get really up close and start looking at it in different lights. So hopefully I can capture that a little bit for you on camera. Again, it's kind of hard to see in person, but it is worth noting. Of course, the interior has been completely redone. Now, it does have the hardtop on it. I do have the rear glass for the hardtop. It does need a new seal to be fully installed though. The skeleton here for the frame for the soft top is all there. It will just need to have a new piece of canvas purchased for it. Again, interior beautiful, black leather bucket seats, all new hardware, new carpets, new floor mats obviously. Beautiful wood dash there with those great looking Jaeger gauges. Radio in this one, 4-speed manual. Just a simple, fun little car. New door cards, of course. All repainted jams. I'll go fire it up here real quick for you. And of course, as to be expected, the underside is just as pretty as the top. There's not a speck of rust or rot on this car. Trunk, couple little cool signs, tonneau cover for the top, a couple pieces of ribbing and weather stripping that are extras back there. I also have a ton of extra goodies that are included with this car, a bunch of manuals and receipts, and of course that soft top glass and some other miscellaneous parts, and of course that'll all be included. Let's go ahead and fire this old girl up real quick. Always love these earlier Spitfires. You know, you see a lot of the rubber bumper in later cars, but these mid-60s ones I think are the most purest style. All your gauges work. Your wipers work. So the motor sounds strong, doesn't smoke, doesn't knock. Go ahead and take it for a quick ride. All right, and we're off. Give me just a little bit of choke. It's a little cold-blooded, as are all these old British cars. Car sounds great. Unsynchronized first gear. Brakes feel nice. Clutch catches pretty low. Straight. Does need to have the steering wheel realigned there. It is a little bit off to the right. Get it up into fourth here. Runs through all the gears nicely at about 40 or at 2,500 RPM. Synchros on third feel good. Synchros down into second are great. Has to be expected with one of these old British cars. The steering is direct and light. Itself is tight. Car will move on a dime. Thanks so much for watching. Again, this is Garrett over at Conquest Classic Cars here in Greeley, Colorado. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a holler. Our phone number is 970-573-5291. Thanks for watching.